Welcome to the Instagram Stories for Friday, March 22nd. I'm your host, Daniel Hill, and this is the weekend edition of the Instagram Stories. There's a bunch of TikTok news that I want to talk about, but first, just a little bit of context. If you are a business owner and you create content for social media, you will find that if you do have a business account, often the kind of sounds you can use are limited. Music requires music licensing, and if you are a business, typically you do not have access to the same music that an independent creator might have. It's a very frustrating experience, especially if you want to do something with a trending song or something similar. However, TikTok has an interesting solution. TikTok has a voice clips audio template collection, which is other voices that you can use from creators, and then you can add them into your own videos. Here's a couple of the creators who have made these audio clips explaining what they do and how they work.
This video is for small business owners. I'm Rithika.
And I'm Nikki.
And we're at Sani Sisters. Our start on TikTok came from finding the right sound that inspired the right video. That's why we're excited for some big news.
Now you can head to the Sounds for Business playlist in the Commercial Music Library, where you can find voice clips created by yours truly and other creators that act as easy prompts for you to get started on TikTok. Use these voice clips to spotlight new products, engage with new audiences, or connect with your community.
And the best part?
They're pre-cleared for commercial use, so businesses can use these clips for organic and paid videos.
So if you're stuck on your next video, now you know where to go.
Small businesses, what's up, baby? It's me, Ananiah, and I'm here to tell you that me and other creators are making TikTok sounds for you to use in your next videos. You'll be able to find all of these clips under the Commercial Music Library, and you can use them to highlight products, find different communities, and to make new content that you're excited about. And the best part is, if you don't know what your next video is going to be, you can use one of my clips, and hopefully I can help you out. You guys are going to do great, and I can't wait to see your videos.
Okay, I think you got the idea from those clips. I will link to this entire audio library in the show notes so you can check it out for yourself. In other TikTok news, as the app becomes more of a search engine and people use it to find important information that they want to know, TikTok has decided to lean into that a little bit more. They have a new tool called Creator Search Insights, which lets you research trending searches. The company explains in a blog post, quote, "With these insights, creators can source inspiration for their content, tailor their creative strategies to meet audience interests, and create content that people will want to see more of," end quote. I clicked on the link and looked at the Insights tool, which, by the way, you can access from inside the TikTok app. You type Creator Search Insights into the search box, which I'm just going to say as a little aside, is a little bit tough to do because every time I open the TikTok app, I get distracted by watching awesome videos. So remembering why I opened the app is always a challenge. Anyway, when you type in Creator Search Insights, it will give you a list of topics that would recommend that you create videos about. And when you click on those topics, it'll show you videos that have already been made about those topics, so you have an idea of what your video could or should look like. It's actually funny because one of the articles that I read about this, which was from The Verge, in the comments, someone pointed out how even though there are so many helpful videos on TikTok that you might come across, you can't search for them because people often write in the caption things like, "Bet you didn't know this," hashtag FYP, hashtag for you, hashtag life hack, and not any of the actually functionable, related, searchable keywords that would help you to find that video again or find videos about that specific topic, which I think is 100% accurate. If you've ever been looking for a video that you watched recently and you typed in the topic of the video and you were never able to find it again, it's because of this exact problem. Anyway, I will link to instructions for how to find the Creator Search Insights within the TikTok app so you can look for yourself. And the last piece of TikTok news that we are going to talk about, the Creator Rewards program is now officially out of beta, and TikTok details exactly what is required from videos in order to be rewarded based on their important metrics. First, the video has to be over 1 minute long and focus on 4 core metrics: originality, play duration, search value, and audience engagement. Let's go through what all of that means. Originality refers to quality content unique to the creator, showcasing their point of view or creative thought process in a way that resonates with their community. Play duration accounts for both watch time and finish rate. This new formula rewards accounts with content that is clear and engaging rather than favoring accounts with an excessive amount of videos. So if somebody tells you to post 20 times a day, play duration. This is an important metric. Third, audience engagement includes likes, comments, and shares, all contributing to increasing creators' content value within the program. Lastly, search value is a metric assigned to content based on popular search terms. Content that aligns with in-demand search topics increases its value for searchers. To find inspiration for content that resonates with audiences, TikTok recommends using the Creator Search Insights tool, which I just talked about a minute ago, so that you can better understand what topics are popular in search. This new formula will also automatically reward creators for their account's ad value, determined by their community's ad watch time. To be part of this program, you have to be at least 18 years old, have at least 10,000 followers with a minimum of 100,000 views in the last 30 days, and have a personal account in good standing. And the last piece of TikTok news that I'm going to cover today is that TikTok has partnered with HubSpot on a new guide to effective lead generation inside the app, which includes a number of tips on TikTok ads, best practices, campaign notes, case studies, and more. It's a 25-page guide. I will link to it. Be sure to check it out if that is appropriate for you. We are going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to dive into some Instagram news, so stick around. And we're back. Okay, let's get into the Instagram news. It is being reported that some users are seeing the ability to create longer reels on Instagram. Let's just back up for a little bit of context. Reels can be up to 90 seconds long. It's been that way for the past couple of years. TikTok can let you make much longer videos, so can YouTube. That's a conversation for another time. But some users are reporting that they can now post reels of up to 3 minutes, but here's the catch. It only works for imported clips. You can't use the camera inside the Instagram app to create such long reels. So if you're the kind of person who films them and then edits them inside the Instagram app, you would have to either record them in your camera or edit them in CapCut to make them as long as you want them to be and then post it, whatever, but just not from entirely inside the app. In other Instagram news, the head of Instagram, Adam Mosseri, posted on Threads that Instagram is simplifying the hashtag and search experiences on Instagram to make it easier to see everything in one place. Now, when you tap on a hashtag, you'll see the search results for that hashtag. You will still be able to follow and unfollow or report specific hashtags. He explains that this has the goal of making it easier to find accounts and posts that are relevant to your search. I will, of course, link to this thread so you can check it out for yourself, including the screenshots. I personally do not find hashtags to be a very exciting topic anymore. I feel like they were 10 years ago, but just life has changed so much and search has improved that this is no longer such a key requirement. That is going to do it for today's episode. As always, thank you so much for listening. Hopefully you found this content helpful. If you did, go on Apple Podcasts, leave a review. If you can't find where it is on Apple Podcasts, I link to the exact place to leave a review in the show notes. I try to make it easier for you, but you can always just search the Instagram stories and Apple Podcasts will bring you directly there and you can leave a review. That would mean the world to me and show that you appreciate my hard work. As always, thank you for listening and have a great weekend.
I'm not yet a member of the Instagram team, but my podcast covers many Instagram themes. But the name, image, logos are trademarks of Instagram and the LCC in the USA and every territory. Everything I publish independently until Zuck returns my DMs and starts to pay my salary. Not sponsored or endorsed, no lies, no fallacies. I use their logo with permission, not malicious or callously. No trademark violation, filling all criteria. Follow me on Instagram or Twitter at Daniel Hill Media.